I'm Jake from the Iron Neck, and we're doing our chest and back workout today. So we're going to start with a decline chest press, and we're starting with a high anchor point here on the door. So we're going to unhook both sides. We're going to step out to get some tension from these bands. So now I've got my hands located right next to my armpits, right into the rib cage area. I'm going to get a bit of lean down. I'm going to put my rib cage down, and I'm going to extend the arms. So just pushing the arms straight. So this workout, we're going to go 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Today we're going to go through this 10 times. So just looking to make sure that I keep my shoulder blades pushed together as I extend the arms. Keep them in there to make sure that the chest gets a nice stretch. So I'm going to go 3 more. Last one. All right. We're supersetting that with a lat pull down. So keeping my high anchor point, I'm going to back up to where I feel some tension in the hands, and then I'm just simply going to take a knee. So from here, I want the bands to help give me a big stretch through the upper back. I'm going to drive the elbows down and back until my hands reach the same point I started with the chest press, into that rib cage area on the side of the chest. So looking for 10 of these as well. 4, 5. Big squeeze back there, leading the elbows back, pulling them down with the lats and the upper back. So we'll do 2 more. Last one. There we are. That's good. We'll get these out of the way. Our next exercise is going to be an alternating chest press. So we're going to come to this middle anchor point. And with that same process, we're going to unhook one side and then the other. Might get a handle on each hand. I'm stepping out until I feel some tension here. So that feels pretty good. So I'm going to keep these arms extended. So I'm going to alternate in my chest press by bringing one hand back and driving it away. Still want my rib cage down, right, leading the way back with this elbow, getting a big stretch here on the outside of the chest. So we're going to do 10 a side, or 10 pairs. In there like that. I'm making sure that I've got some weight down in my feet, so that my feet aren't spinning around. I don't want to rotate in here. I want this to look a lot like what we might use in a dumbbell press on a bench. So we're going to do 2 more pairs, 4 movements total. 1 more pair. There. And when I'm all done, I'm going to bring my hands back. I'm going to take some tension out before I turn all the way around. So we're going to try our standard row next. Switching hands. I'm going to back up away from the anchor point until I feel a little bit of tension here, knowing that it's going to only increase as I pull my hands towards me. And then again, driving back the elbows, stretching the chest and compressing the upper back. Looking for 10 of these as well. If you feel off balance, you're just going to slightly bend in the knee, put some weight down into your heels, and sort of anchor into the floor. 6, we got 4 to go. Driving the elbows back. It's a big stretch, and then a big squeeze. We'll go 1 more time. Good. And then we're walking back, letting that tension come out of the hands gently. There we are. The next exercise is going to be a unilateral chest fly. So that's just 1 side at a time. And we're looking to do 10 per side. This one's going to be a little trickier, right? We want to make sure the hips are square. We got some weight down into our feet. We're letting this band sort of pull back towards the anchor point. And then with a straight arm and a chest that's sort of going straight down the road here, we're going to pull the band up to about shoulder height. So you can use this hand as a reference point. You can put it down on your side if you want. But making sure that we're engaged through the middle. I'm still getting this big chest stretch and a compression back here behind the shoulder blade. Then bringing that around. Getting my chest on one side and my back on one side. We'll go 3 more on this side. Almost there. Right, and this last one we're gonna hold it there, right in the center, right in front of my sternum here. Right, and then I'm gonna step back. I'll get some tension out. So we finished on our right side. We're gonna get the left side going now. From here, I'm gonna walk out. So I feel a bit of tension knowing it's only going to increase as I pull my hand out in front of me. So my hips are square. I'm looking straight down the road. I've got my shoulder blade compressed, smushed together. And then I'm going to use my chest and my bicep here to pull it right out in front, right into the sternum. Looking to do 10. So if this helps you sort of remember not to turn through here, that's great. I like to put mine there just as a reference point. 5, 6, we'll do 4 more. Big stretch. All right, and then unhook that shoulder blade. Stretch the chest and then use it to pull it across. 1 more time after this. Next exercise is going to be a supinated, so palms up, low row on both sides. So we're going to get back to this handle on the low end. I'm going to put 1 in each hand, and then I'm going to walk slowly back into position. I'm going to hinge slightly at the hips, and from here with a straight arm, I'm going to pull both hands back now. So now the hands are below the rib cage. Right, landing lower on the body and working more of a mid back and bicep. Just pulling back this way. Careful not to hinge too far forward in the hips, right? We want to put some weight back in the heels so we're nice and balanced for all 10 reps. So we'll go 3 more, 2 more, last one. So that's our chest and back supersetted series, right? So starting from a high anchor point to a low anchor point, going push and pull to get a nice pump through here and a bit of work through there.